Hey guys, what's going on? This video I'm going to do here is kind of a dual video. It will be a Steelbook overview, my collection of Steelbooks, and it will be an update of sorts. I will update you on just the Steelbooks I've received recently. My update kind of was getting big and I had trouble last time, so I'm going to try to cut this down by splitting it a little bit. So you will see a further update a little bit later that will just have everything that was in the Steelbook. This video in particular is a request by Razman's Reality. He did a Steelbook video not too long ago and was talking about a similar Steelbook that I had, and he was looking for the video, and I sent him a response. He left a comment saying he would like to see my entire collection, because that's one of the things I posted on that video, asking people if they'd like to see an overview of my Steelbook collection. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to do the update first, run through a handful of new Steelbooks, and then I'll just show briefly all my old ones. I'll have a little bit to say about these new ones since they are newer movies, and then I will have, very little to say about the other ones other than a few comments about what they look like, and I'll show the inside. Okay, let's go ahead and get to it, but before then I will go ahead and show my t-shirt, which is, it says Shiny, and then underneath it says a big damn hero. This is another T-Fury shirt I got, which is a G.I. Joe / Firefly Serenity. These here are Best Buy exclusives. These aren't part of the newest ones that started showing up, but this is the new Underworld movie, Awakening. I'll show it there on the back, and then the front. I thought this was a pretty decent movie. I kind of got exactly what I expected out of it. Felt fun, felt very true to the original series. Not much underneath this side over here, but I will go ahead and show it. It has her gun there. Then there's the back. Fairly fun movie. It's kind of like just a good popcorn action sort of monster flick. This is the newest Ghost Rider movie, which is Spirit of Vengeance. Has a very cool back. I like that. Hopefully not getting too many glares here. Doesn't have the, like the little clamp down things for the insert material. I thought this was pretty fun. Exactly what you would expect from a movie like this. I thought Nicolas Cage was, kind of Nicolas Cage. If you can, tolerate him and you like Nicolas Cage, it's a very good movie for him. The thing that kind of got me the most was I like the special effects better in this one. I think they've gone a little bit farther and they've made the Ghost Rider effects look a little better. This is one of the most recent ones I got, which is Safe House. I like this movie quite a bit. I actually had heard some pretty good things about it, but I thought it was pretty interesting if you like spy action thriller type movies. But I do have something to say about this one. It's a Best Buy thing that I really don't get. I've heard of them doing this about 3 to 4 times. There's several movies that have been mentioned that they did this to. And it's obviously got this top Blu-ray section there. But this is actually a G1 case. So if you go back to like my Ghost Rider here that I've got, which is a G2, you'll notice this is actually DVD size. Not really for sure why they keep doing this, so for you guys that, care about that, definitely not Blu-ray size. Okay, the next one I'm going to show is just a newer one that I got that you guys have already seen, which is this is the X-Files. This is the second X-Files film, I want to believe, that I got from Silent Mike. Very plain on the inside, but still cool. Has a lot of trees, snow, with kind of like the sunshine shining through. I hope you guys can see that good there. But not a lot going on the inside, but it looks cool the same. And this is a 3-disc, but it's the G1 size, and it is a DVD. There is no Blu-rays on that one. Okay, the next 4 I'm going to show are all ones that I got from that $9.99 sale that was going on at Best Buy. This is Green Lantern. On the back, it has like the Green Lantern Oath. So yeah, there's that. And this has a kind of a matte finish, even though it's a little shiny. And as it's been mentioned before, these have just plain interiors. So that's probably one of the ways that they could cut back on the cost. A lot of these will be really similar. This one has the same kind of style of matte finish, but it's shiny. And this is Inception. Once again, single disc release. But I'll go ahead and show you the back here. This actually has all the movie information on the back. Tells the ratings and bonus material, you know, kind of information, but it just says bonus material not rated, so it doesn't have a true breakdown of the disc. But yeah, there's Inception. Overview of the city there. Here's Sherlock Holmes. This is the first Sherlock Holmes movie. And there's the back there. Last one is the remake of Clash of the Titans. So-so movie. I was a humongous fan of the original Clash of the Titans, so I kind of like this. I mean, it's okay. And once again, single disc inside. Very simple, but still cool matte metallic finish on the back. There's the Kraken. I love this movie. Return of the Living Dead is just a classic. I couldn't pass up the zombie, you know, stuff on it. These do not have a paper insert or whatever, but this came from the UK. It was exclusive, I guess, to that. But it did come with a little booklet, which is nice. It's like a chapter insert, but it's just got lots of information, you know, storyboard type stuff and things about special effects and the actors. So pretty cool considering most Steelbooks don't have anything like that. The disc art is the same as the cover art, which is the zombies, the punk rock zombies. And this has a little bit of nudity on there. So I'll see. I think I can block that. Yeah, there's the whole slew of zombies there on the back. But there it is with the cover inside. That one has a complete breakdown of the discs. But this is, as far as I know, Region B locked. So unless you have a multi-region or a Region B Blu-ray player, this one is inaccessible in North America. But honestly, it's like, I think I got it for like $8.50, $8.70, you know, pounds. So not too bad. I mean, that's pretty cheap for a movie that you really enjoy. Not too expensive considering how cool it is. Sorry for the jump cut there. I keep getting interruptions, of course, because this is on my phone. Everything that comes into my phone interrupts the video. The last thing I want to show before we get into my actual collection, Steelbook that I just received today, so we'll just look at it together. I haven't opened it yet. But it's the new Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows. You can see it there. Lots of exclusive Best Buy sticker stuff on there. Now, the older Sherlock Holmes that I picked up, it's a single disc with no art, you know, stuff on the inside. So this has the non-sticky backer. And there's Holmes there on the front. Watson on the back. Pretty cool. Jude Law. Okay. And Robert Downey Jr., of course, on the cover. 2 disc. And hopefully that picks up. That's what it looks like on the inside. It's kind of just a barrage of newspaper clippings with a shadow on it. So yes, that is my brand newest movie, and I haven't actually seen this yet, so I'm hoping to watch it actually today. But for you guys that have seen this, you know, it's out there a lot. It's such a popular movie. There's a lot of people that's going to be telling you what they think of it. I'm sure it's pretty good. I really enjoyed the first one. Now that I've got the update version of my Steelbooks out of the way, let's just go ahead and I'll do a quick overview of my Steelbook collection. I'll do my DVDs first. I don't have very many of these. During the early days of Steelbook, they were really, really random when they would come out, and some of the ones I got, I didn't even choose to get them in Steelbook. That was just the version it was released in. Case in point, this is the Spawn the Complete Collection Todd McFarlane's animated Spawn. This was actually something I got just because I had this in like 3 different cases, and I just wanted to get it all condensed down, and this is what it happened to be in, was the Steelbook. The spine there, and this is a 4-disc, which is season 1, 2, and 3, plus bonus disc. Just a side note, these older Steelbooks have kind of different interior plastic, and it's very hard, very difficult to get discs out of sometimes. There's the actual inside art, pretty cool. And if you notice, they also reverse these. This is on top of that one, on that side, this one's on top of that one. Doesn't make a bit of sense. Oh well. The next one I got was literally like $5 like 3 years ago. This was one of my earliest Steelbooks just because it was cheaper than any other version, and this is the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre by Tobe Hooper. It has a cool kind of a yellowish, but it's metallic. This one's actually embossed. I didn't mention that, but this is an embossed Steelbook case, which you don't see very much anymore. Maybe they should, but this one is kind of like a metallic finish, a glossy finish. This one has a slightly different interior than that one, like the center hole plugs are a little different, a little bit more like they are nowadays. There's the inside, continues that yellow gold finish. And as I said before, this is a 2-disc that just has the special features there on the back. Next 2 I got, I will show basically together because they're kind of the same film, which is, when this came out, I couldn't help but not get, you know, the Planet Terror and Death Proof, the Grindhouse, both features. I did not get the Best Buy exclusives that would have been a little bit more expensive. They came with a 3rd disc. Those were 3 discs, had 1 special feature disc. These, on the other hand, have the movie and 1 special features disc, and these are the Canadian release. The inside's really plain, there's nothing really back there. But it kind of has that kind of chiseled, you know, worn paint look, which is kind of what they have on the outside of these. The back's very plain. These are Canadian release though, and like I said, it's French and English, so very similar to kind of what they're doing now. I think this might have been an FYE exclusive, so no. Maybe Future Shop, I don't know. Honestly, don't quote me on that, but I think it's something like that. I ended up getting these off of eBay. Planet Terror, and like I said, once again, the inside's very plain. But yeah, it made a good matching set. This one is a very difficult Steelbook to find. This is kind of an international release, but I think it's region free. I'm not really for sure. I've watched it before, and I just can't remember if I watched it in my region free DVD player or if it was just region free. But this one's pretty hard to find. This is Daft Punk's Electroma, which is like a film, but it doesn't use their music. It has a really cool book of a lot of the scenes of the movie, which this is a really crazy kind of either you'll be into it or you're not kind of movie. It's very artistic but kind of futuristic, you know, because Daft Punk has lots of things about robots and stuff I really enjoy. But yeah, this is Daft Punk. There's the back. Pretty cool. This is, like I say, very hard to find. There's a version of that that's almost identical that's not Steelbook and doesn't have that book, and sometimes the UPC codes will crisscross on that, so it's kind of hard to know that you're definitely going to get that version. This is one of the only TV shows I've got besides the Spawn animated series, and this is the Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles Season 1. I've wanted to get Season 2 in Steelbook. I think they came out with Season 2 in Blu-ray Steelbook or something like that. I'm not really for sure, but this was really cool. I just really like this DVD version because of the cover. I love this cover with Summer Glau there, kind of half robot and then, you know, just hanging there like she's being made or something like that, like they're putting her together, but her face is, you know, normal. This one has a pretty cool cover. One side is blank, but there's another version of Summer Glau with just the face on. The rest of it is all Terminator. Very cool. It does have a little insert. Okay, so that is Terminator Season 1 Steelbook. There you go. One of my all-time favorite Steelbooks, for whatever reason. It's kind of funny. Now we'll get into my Blu-rays. Like I mentioned before, this is the other version of Green Lantern. Let me do a side-by-side comparison on these Green Lanterns in case you're interested in knowing what the difference is between the two Best Buy exclusive Green Lanterns. They've been exclusive to this twice now in the United States. As you'll notice, this one, of course, has a glossy finish. This one has a matte finish. Then when you put them side by side, this is G2, this is G1. This is extended cut, which it says there. This is not. But on the inside, this is a 2-disc version with interior art, which has a lot of the characters. And then on the other side has more characters. But yes, this does have a glossy finish, and on the back it has that same quote that's on the back of the newer version. And it does have the card. And this does say Blu-ray on it, but it is G1 DVD size for some reason. Okay, now I'm going to get into these. A lot of these are Canadian Amazon exclusives. This is Requiem for a Dream. It's very cool inside. If you can kind of make that out, that center hole's kind of on top of the picture. But that's his mother there. And Jared Leto there on the other side. And then Jared Leto's also in the back. That's actually kind of easier to see on camera than it is in real life. It's kind of behind a design of stripes. Same way with the eye. This one is a combo. It is Blu-ray DVD and it is bilingual. It is Canadian, so it is in French and English as far as like the design. This next one is a Amazon CA exclusive, Canadian Amazon, but it's just Gone with the Wind. Very, very cool matte finish, especially its back. It looks beautiful there with red, scarlet. Inside there. Very cool. These, of course, are single disc. They kind of flip-flop back and forth between making those combo packs and then making those single disc. I think they're going to go mostly to single disc unless it's a newer release. Looks like on some of these, though, they might be doing both. The next one is American History X. This, of course, has another matte finish, but it is metallic. Cool interior art there with Edward Norton on that side, and then Ed Furlong over there on the other side with Edward Norton once again. But this one went back to a combo. They have this little thing here that says combo when they're combos, and then the other ones just say limited edition Steelbook collection. So sometimes you can kind of tell by looking at the picture if it's going to be a combo pack just by that. This one is like Gone with the Wind. It just has the limited edition. This is Wizard of Oz. This is very cool. Has the 4 main characters there on the front, each in its own color design. Let me try to pick up a little bit more light there. There's the inside with everybody arm in arm. And then, of course, the back. Very cool with the ruby slippers. Okay, Pan's Labyrinth. I bought this one used, so I didn't get the little insert card, but what's odd is this one has the actual printing on it, which there isn't very many of these that have the printing. I'm assuming it's one of the earlier versions because they've dropped that from these Amazon Steelbooks now. This is a single disc. Very cool interior art there. And there's what the back looks like. I'll try to pick that up a little bit in the light. It's matte finish and it's very, very dark. It's kind of in the shadows. Here is a US Steelbook. I'm sure you guys have probably already seen this, but this is Scarface there in the back. And this is the limited edition Steelbook. There's the interior art. This is a 2-disc. It is a Blu-ray, but the DVD is the older version of the film. 1932, wow, back there. It does come with some extras here. These are like some little cards. I haven't opened those. I usually don't open stuff like that unless, you know, for sure I would definitely want to look at them just because I want to keep them in mint condition. This here is a Best Buy exclusive that came out a while back, and that's Salt with Angelina Jolie. There she is there on a motorcycle on the inside. This one here is the Sucker Punch. This has released once again. There are several versions of this on Steelbook. This is an Amazon CA version that I got. There's also a San Diego Comic-Con version, I think, that's got an alternate cover, but this is the kind of like the one that Best Buy just put out recently, but in single disc form. This is the extended cut of the movie, though. There's the complete opening. There they are back, but this actually includes the regular version and the extended cut, both Blu-rays on separate discs. And then the bonus digital copy actually comes in this little folder, little paper envelope. But yes, the newer version that came out of Best Buy is not the extended cut. Okay, this one is a combo pack also, Amazon CA, Glorious Bastards. Very cool. This one is embossed right here on the butt of his shotgun. It's the interior art. Not much over here on the disc side except for the Nazi insignia eagle and Brad Pitt on the other side. Okay, then we're going to get into some of the Walmart exclusives. This is Resident Evil. I'll be pretty quick with these because a lot of people have seen these. These have been out a while. Basically, these are all really plain on the inside. This bonus disc back here is the same bonus disc that I think that you get with every one of these. Walmart has their own paper insert. Here's the second one, which is Resident Evil Apocalypse. Back has a little bit of a design to it, but still pretty plain. Interior just kind of has that metal finish. Same bonus disc. Resident Evil Extinction, which is the third film. Interior of this kind of has this bird design in the back, if you can see it. It's a whole bunch of birds flying. This is the one that introduces a lot of the crows, which, oh, I guess you can see it there. It's kind of a cool design there on the back. This one here is Walmart exclusive also, which is Afterlife. This is the fourth film. That one does have a little bit of a design on it. Not much on that other side, though. It's just a continuance of that same picture. There's the back. This is Resident Evil Degeneration, which is the animated feature, like the CGI animated one. It's a very plain interior too, but it does have a little bit of a design that continues over to the disc side. These are going to be very, very similar to what's coming out now at Best Buy. In fact, they're almost identical. This is Batman Begins, but this is the Amazon Canada exclusive. So it does have interior art. Batman kind of kneeling there. No second disc on those. Not really any major special features to speak of. This is the Dark Knight. Remember the Joker on the back and the Bat Pod there on the front. Once again, single disc. There's interior art there of Batman riding the Bat Pod once again, kind of up close. And for whatever reason, they didn't do bilingual on these. But as I get into some of these older ones, they are bilingual once again. I'll show those when I get to them. Here's one that's really cool. I like this. Not a great movie by any means, but I love this design on this. I think it looks pretty cool there. Superman Returns with Lex Luthor there in the back. And there's the Superman logo. One of my favorite movies, V for Vendetta. This is a matte finish once again. I think this is really, really similar to the one that Best Buy put out. There's the V logo there on the back. with all the masks. Just a whole crowd of people wearing the mask. Alright, these are going back into the ones that have the blue logo at the top, once again, like the earliest Amazon Canada versions did. These are the ones that have the most bilingual information on them. In fact, it actually says it in French the correct way, and it's actually kind of upside down and backwards for the English version, so it looks a little weird on your shelf if you've got just all, you know, English versions. But this is Kill Bill here. There's Uma Thurman there on the back as the bride. There she is, all covered in blood. But these do not have the wraparound since they have that blue already on the back. These were just have a card on the back. Also have volume 2 of Kill Bill. Pretty cool. And there's the bride facing off against Bill there. And you'll see that spine there. In French and English. And then the very last one I've got, one of my other all-time favorite movies. Frank Miller did a great job working with Quentin Tarantino and everybody else, Robert Rodriguez, to make this a lot like his original comic, and that is Sin City. This one is a 2-disc. There's the interior art. There's the outside. This one has a Blu-ray of special features included, so this one does have special features. And it does have the blue logo on the top like the older ones do that came from Amazon Canada. So that is my complete overview and update of my Steelbook collection. Any future Steelbooks I'll do will probably just show up in updates, and I may do a complete collection overview quickly at some point where you can just see this section together. But yes, that is my entire Steelbook collection. Definitely go check out Razman's Reality. He was the one that requested this. I'm not always able to do all request videos, but if it's something like this that I feel like I offered people a chance to see anyway, I need to get it out there. It just gives me a good incentive to do it. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Look for a future update. Definitely check out my channel here and there because I do have some more stuff coming up related to conventions. And that is all. Hope you guys have a good one. Talk to you later.